What's up, y'all? What's up? I'm gonna do my Sunday swings number two for the new week. Before I get over, before I get into the pairs that I for this week, I'm gonna show you guys what I got from last week. So, like I said, for gold, got the direction right. Did not take this trade. I don't usually trade gold. If I do, would have been an easy 1 to 8. I would have made hella money off this pair. It was. I did not expect it to drop this much. Maybe to drop until here. To have this extra push for the week was actually pretty crazy. Missed out. Euro JPY. I did not enter. I was about to, but then I ended up waiting because last time over here, after I had the retest, it gave me everything I was looking for. It ended up reversing. So I was like, okay, before I enter, I wanted to break under this 4 hour structure, retest it. So then I enter. It never broke under, and it just reversed to the other side. So no entry there. AUD USD, still in the same area, didn't do much. It went back up a bit above the area of interest a bit too much. Came back, still in it, so I'm gonna wait to see maybe this week. GBP and ZD. It was a pair that was I missed out. It happened early Tuesday as well for me. At the end of the day, I would have entered. For me, this would have shifted bullish from here. From here could have been a proper entry. I would have rather have entered over here, but the 4 hour would have been bearish. But on the lower time frames, we would have had a shift of structure to enter after this engulfing. It was just out of session, so I never took the trade. And then after that, when it was back into session, it was already up here. So it was far from my area of interest. I didn't like it. Alex, my mentor, who I watch, he ended up entering around this area. To be honest, I don't know what his entry signal was. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but it still has potential to go to the upside. NZD another trade I did not take that I predicted. Did not do anything much this week, just stayed in consolidation, stayed in the area zone about. Maybe this week it'll have that push to the downside after having that doji, another morning star, well, inverted hammer. So maybe I'll push to the downside. GBP USD, kind of like AUD USD, had a retest, went a bit above the area of interest that I was looking for. Now it's back under. I'm gonna wait for a retest, daily candlestick confirmation to enter. If it just shoots down, well, it just shoots down. This never reached my area of interest, and the rest is just pairs that I had but weren't too interested in. Okay, so now we'll go over my Sunday swings for this week again. This was like gold a bit, silver, just never took it. Fucking oil shot back up, which I just don't know what to say right now about oil with the war and all that going on. But now let's get into it. So starting with USD JPY, weekly bullish, daily shifted to bearish. Four-hour is bearish as well. So maybe potential sells this week. The weekly frame, I just don't like it. Here, weekly bullish, daily bearish as well. 4 hours most probably bearish as well. I don't know. These JPY pairs not that good looking right now. Bearish. Maybe a zone here. to go to the downside, but it's just really far. And on the weekly, pretty sure it's not that clean, maybe something like that. I'll need it to break under, retest, and then go down, which it did, broke under, retest, and then maybe go back down to go for something like this. Which could be pretty clean. I just don't know what it's gonna do. Maybe have that weekly fill. Could be kind of interested, but not really. Gonna have it just in case. Euro CHF. I don't want these pairs. It's at the bottom. But just to let you guys know, weekly is still bearish. Never broke above. Daily is now bullish. Four-hour bullish as well. The only reason why I don't like these pairs predicting at the all-time low is because I can never know if price will just get lower or not. But right now it's at a, like this zone looks pretty strong. For me to enter, I would want another daily candlestick. To break above, retest. Looks pretty far zone, maybe like here. Something like that. That could be pretty clean. Okay, UPCHF, weekly bearish, daily bullish. As a zone around here. The other one looked cleaner, in my opinion. 4-hour is back bearish, so yeah, this pair not that clean. But let me just update this. Weekly bullish. 4-hour is bearish. USDCHF. Weekly bearish. Daily bearish. 4-hour is bearish as well, so all bearish. Don't really like it, even though they're all bearish. All time frames in sync. Just don't really like this pair because, like, kind of looks like where it's at. It looks like it wants to go up. Just don't like it. Weekly bullish. Daily bullish. 4-hour bearish. Which I have. Dark. Don't really like. Euro NZD. Sorry, weekly bearish. Daily is still bearish. This is from January, so it's not that far. 4-hour is bullish. I already have that. So this could be a good zone. I would have to wait for this week to have some rejection confirmations. How does it look on the weekly? Something like that. I don't know. I don't really like. I like the other pairs more. Euro USD, weekly bearish, daily bearish, 4-hour bullish, bullish. Retest this zone. This is not a head and shoulder anymore. 4-hour. If it has another push above, could be pretty clean for sells. I just don't like how it's had multiple sells, but it's had a weekly area of interest as well. So actually could be pretty good. AUD and ZD, whoa, okay. Weekly bullish, daily bearish because it went tack, 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 shift. Bearish. 4-hour is bearish as well. And it's, yeah, last time I was there, 2013. I am Gucci. AUD CAD. Weekly bullish, showing strong rejections of the upside. It is bearish. Just don't like the fact that it's above this. For me to end up finding an entry, I would have to wait till it closes under, retest to the downside. But let me upgrade this. Daily is bearish, and 4-hour is bullish. So that is why I don't like this pair. GBP AUD. This pair is just at this zone right now. It could show rejection, basically showing rejection on the weekly time frame, that it doesn't want to continue going down. It's rejecting this zone, but weekly is still bearish. Daily still bearish. If it would have broke under, closed under, and then been at this price, I said daily is bullish. 4-hour is bullish though, but yeah, I don't see it going more down, and if it does, well, that'd be great, but I don't want to trade this just because of how many weeks it's been going down. Most probably said that last week as well. Your AD, basically the same thing. Look how many weeks. Daily still bearish. 4-hour is bullish, but I'm okay with that. Euro GBP. Weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish. Never broke under. 4-hour is bullish. It's at my weekly area of support. 1, 2, multiple touches. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a strong zone. But every time it comes to this daily zone, it tends to reject it as well, like how it did here. So, not that interested in it. I don't want to buy into this zone because it's too short of a distance. I'd rather wait till it breaks under, retest, and then from there to this zone. So, yeah, not interested. NZD USD. Weekly is bullish. Daily is bullish. 4 hour is I would consider it shifted bullish actually. So everything bullish, yeah, everything's bullish. Maybe if it comes back down, shows a doji, then it has like a push. Maybe that would actually be pretty great. Like it gives me a doji to start the week, and then after I have that push to the weekly area of interest, could be pretty clean. Could be, could be. Weekly is bearish. Daily is bullish. And that's bullish as well. Bullish. I just don't like this in my eyesight, how it's looking. It's not looking the cleanest. Yeah, nope. USD CAD. Could remove all this. So weekly is technically bullish. From here to here. That one from last week's candlestick push. Daily for me is bearish. 4 hour. Hours bearish. I would wait for market to break above this, retest. Would it be a head and shoulder? Shoulder, head, right shoulder, break, retest the neckline. Could kind of be an inverted head and shoulder. And just copy paste this. And then fucking reverse it. So I would have my left head here, my left shoulder here, my head here, this here, my right shoulder here. I'll have to wait till it breaks under like that. Could kind of make sense. It's an ugly head and shoulder, but could kind of make sense. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I'll have to break, retest the neckline. This is a strong zone though. Good. Let me delete it though, just because it doesn't look nice right now. But it could potentially go both ways. If it pushes down, retest to the downside, like this candle, or from here, retest, push up, retest, and then go for the longs. GBP, JPY, weekly is bearish, technically bullish. Let me switch it. I was listening to Alex, but if I would have had it my way, I would have most probably got a buy and made a profit. Daily is bullish, and let me use this. Let me use this. That. Just clean it up a bit. Bullish 4 hour. 4 hours bearish, but I just don't know where I would buy to, because last time it was there was 2008, but it's showing strong signs that it still wants to go up. I just don't know. Not my favorite. I'll put it here for now. Did I go over this? No, I did not. So weekly is bullish. Daily is bullish as well. Let me delete all these nonsense. Has multiple touches. Daily is bullish. Let me switch that. 4 hour is bullish as well. It's in the zone. This could be pretty clean, not gonna lie. But from here to here, something like that, could be pretty clean. Break above, tag, break above, retest, continue. ADCHF, not interested anymore. GBP USD, they're still interested from last week. Weekly. Why I'm more interested in this one compared to GBP AUD. GBP AUD, it had multiple weekly bearish, but it just went straight down. Here it went down to retesting an area of support. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches technically. If I go back, I could find some more. This is on the weekly. On the daily though, it shifted bullish, which make me not so like it. Weekly is bullish, so for it to have a shift, it would have to do a lot, you know. Bullish 4 hour is bullish as well. Yeah. From this side, it could potentially go up. fill this weekly, come back to this weekly area of interest. Would be like a zone like that. But yeah, I just like I said for Euro GBP, I think it's too close. Not interested. 4 more pairs. Just let me delete it. So weekly is bullish. Daily is bearish. 4 hour is bullish. I have 2 time frames in sync, but not the daily one, so I'm not really liking it right now. Even though it has great signs of going to the downside, I would rather wait for my 4 hour. So it would have to be a break of this 4 hour zone right here. And then from there it would be something like this, which would be pretty good. But right now, not that interested in it, especially that the 4 hour is bullish. So down here, GBP SZD, it's already gone. I don't see nothing that could change my mind. Just let it, I'm not in it, but I'll just let it play out, see what it does. AUD USD, weekly bullish, daily bearish, lower high, lower low, 4 hour, I'll consider bullish, which is making me not so like it either, even though it is at that area I was talking about. But maybe it would have to break under this yeah, I would have to break under this 4 hour zone, like that 4 hour switches to bearish. And then from there on the daily, yeah, I don't really like it, to be honest. When I'm doing too much like that, move on. Your JPY, most probably not gonna like it either right now. Weekly bearish, that's true. Daily is still bearish. 4 hour is bullish. The thing is, it's at my it's at a weekly area for me. It's never been there in the past. Daily. 1, 2, 3 potential touches here. 1, 2, 3. So from here, maybe I push to the downside, but I don't know. I'll put it at the bottom of my pairs. So this week, not a lot of pairs on my end. I don't have a lot of good looking pairs. I don't know. We'll see how the week plays out. Let me check some crypto quick. Bitcoin dropping again. But the daily shifted to bullish, which actually still bearish technically. So we'll see what happens from there. Ethereum, back at this mark. Daily, still bearish as well. Solana. XRP is down here, which is crazy. And Tau, lost my almost this. I'm in a loss, but close to my break-even point for that one. So yeah, I don't have much pairs for this week. NZD CAD buys, USD CAD 50-50, maybe more for buys. NZD USD buys, Euro USD sell, Euro CHF buys, CAD JPY sells, GJ buys, Euro JPY sells from this zone here. So that's pretty much what I have for this week. We'll see how the week goes. Give you guys updates on whatever trades I take, if I take any. Last week, I didn't have any updates. I did not have anything, did not enter anything. Comment down below what type of videos you guys want to see me post and make. I know the last one, the video quality was not the best. I was super rusty, filmed it super late, and was still trying to get it done by Wednesday. I haven't edited in a while, and I was trying to edit on a new software. I think I'm gonna just go back to the old software that I had. So comment down below what type of videos you guys want to see. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys this week again. Peace.